What's up, guys? Today I want to take you through exactly what my current leg day warm-up routine is like. It's 4 different moves. I take it through 1 to 2 times depending on how I'm feeling for that day, and I get right into my leg workout. You're going to take this through, follow me right along, and let's jump right into our leg day. Alright, we sit on our bum first to start. All I want you to do is cross on the outside here, so you're going to basically just grab onto your leg, basically stabilizing that hip so that the top part of the leg doesn't move, but we want to focus on the bottom part, the shin. And I want to think of the shin rotating to the inside and then to the outside. I hold for about a second at each spot. The ankle moves as a result, rather the foot moves as a result. But I'm focused on the shin bone going back and forth, getting a little bit of rotation in the knee. If it's the first time that you're doing it, it's not going to work as much. Continue to practice and you'll get more movement out of it. I do this 8 times each direction, and we'll go through both legs together here right now. When I think of my leg warm-up, I look to focus on certain items that I'm maybe lacking and I want to improve. Right now my knees have been kind of banged up, and so I look to create some rotation within my knees, some movement within my knees. I look to loosen up my hips, and then I definitely want to focus on a little bit of ankle mobility. I really want to look to activate my hips as well, looking to increase strength at end range of motion before I get into my main lifts. So that way when I'm at the end range of motion and say a squat, that I've really improved my strength at that end range so that I can drive through it and really be using the muscles that I'm supposed to be using and not compensating by using other muscles, since if at end range of motion, if those aren't working, then I'm going to compensate. And a lot of times my low back will flare up. It seems to be very common for others as well. So 3 more. And 3, good. Right down on our butt. What you're going to do is sit in a shin box position. I want you to grab onto the front ankle and then post up on the outside. You're either up tall, hardest, 2nd level, 3rd level's down here with your elbow on the ground. I'm going to sit nice and tall, open up, or lift and drive that hip on back. Then I'm going to lift again and bring that hip forward. Lift and bring it on back, lift and bring it on forward. If I am bending and leaning, then I need to go down a level. I want you to be able to stay in position through the entire movement. 8 each side. The second tip of this warm-up is to bring attention to my breath. Start to breathe fully into my stomach. Start to get some rhythm within the breath. And start to forget about life and start to focus on the workout. So 8 each side on hip capsules. I alluded to it earlier, but third part of this warm-up is to set my focus, set my intention for the workout. Think about if I'm going to push cardio, push interval, high-intensity training, or push strength. I think about what exactly it is I want to focus on for that workout, what my goals are for the workout, and then I go get it done. Third exercise, we're going to go up into downward dog. It's a 3-part movement. Downward dog, I stretch my calves. I come down into quadruped, so I maybe take a step forward. I get some load on my quads here in this position, and then right from there I push myself back and try to get my heels to the ground, working on my ankle mobility. Then I walk myself back up, press my hips high, hamstrings, calves, I may even throw in a calf raise, press back down. Again, I go into quadruped, bear crawl position, quadriceps, knees. And then I walk myself back, heels on the ground, chest nice and big. And right here, I really can feel out where my body's at. I can kind of set the focus for what the workout's going to be if I haven't already. I can change things up at this point because I can really feel how my body's going to feel for that day. And then I can, like, let's say my ankles right here are super tight. I can go into more specific ankle mobility stuff if I need to. But really, I'm going to go pretty quick through this warm-up, taking no more than 5 minutes. So it's normally a lot quicker than what I'm going through right here. But obviously I'm talking, so I'll shut up and move. 2 more. Now, if this is a really hard position for you to sit in, bring your feet out wider. Point your toes out to the outside. And if it's still hard, grab onto something. Continue to practice. Practice, practice, practice. All right, I always want to finish off with up on my feet, and I'm going to do a big old circle. Some type of variation of a standing leg raise variation to where I can activate that bottom hip. I can create balance. I can wake up the stabilizers of my feet, my calves, my ankles, all that stuff. So right here, all I'm going to do is drive my knee up into my chest, open it, pretend there's a fence that I'm going to go over. I'm not going to lean. I'm going to drive that heel up and over, make a big circle, drive through, and then reverse it. Up and over, like so. And I'll go 2 more. Staying nice and tall. You are welcome to grab onto something. Good. Last one, other side. Drive the knee up, bring the knee out, drive the heel up, rotate the hip in, stay tall. There you have it. There's my current, exactly what I do right before a workout for my leg day routine. Those 4 movements I repeat 1 to 2 times, usually just 1 time if I really need it, and it's going to be more of a recovery day for legs. I may go through twice. And then like I said, if I find anything that doesn't feel right, it's a little bit too tight, that needs extra work for that day, then I'll go and specifically look at that. But I really just try to go quick, in and out, and I try to stay consistent with it each and every day. Have a great day.